Hello everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to tackle a common challenge for Mac users, opening .bin files. These files can be tricky, but don't worry. I'll guide you through several methods to access their content. Let's jump right in. First, what exactly is a .bin file? Simply put, it's a binary file. This means it contains data in a raw, unformatted way. It's often used for storing disk images, software installers, or firmware updates. Macs don't natively know how to handle .bin files directly. So, we need to use specific tools or techniques. Let's explore the best options. One of the easiest ways to open .bin files is using a disk image mounting tool. macOS has Disk Utility built in. You can find it in your Applications/Utilities folder. Open Disk Utility. Then, go to File, Open Disk Image. Select your .bin file. Disk Utility will attempt to mount it as a virtual disk. If successful, you'll see a new drive appear on your desktop. Double-click it to browse the files inside. However, sometimes Disk Utility might fail. This is often because the .bin file needs to be converted to a more compatible format, like .iso. This brings us to our next method. Use a conversion tool. There are many free and paid options available online. Search for .bin to .iso converter for Mac. One popular choice is Any to ISO. Download and install a converter. Open the program. Select your .bin file as the input. Choose .iso as the output format. Start the conversion process. Once the conversion is complete, you'll have a .iso file. You can then mount this .iso file using Disk Utility, just as we did before. Another handy tool to consider is command line utilities. If you're comfortable using the terminal, you can use the diutil command. Open the terminal application. Type the following command: diutil convert /path/ to /your/file.bin format udrwo/path/ to /output/file.dmg. Replace /path/ to /your/file.bin with the actual path to your .bin file. Replace /path/ to /output/file.dmg with the desired path and name for the output.dmg file. This command converts the .bin file to a .dmg file, which is a standard disk image format for macOS. Once the conversion is done, double-click the .dmg file to mount it. Remember to exercise caution when dealing with .bin files from unknown sources. They could potentially contain malicious software. Always scan them with an antivirus program before opening them. So, to recap, we've covered mounting with Disk Utility, converting to .iso, and using the terminal. Hopefully, one of these methods will work for you. That brings us to the end of this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more Mac tips and tricks. Also, feel free to leave any questions or comments down below. Your support really helps us create more content. Thanks again, and see you in the next video.